They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets, and it comes your way next.
The unmistakable. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Here we go, son.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Here we go, son. Go.
Now, Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 12, and the Jets have a first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Fields going to hang on to this one. Strong.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. That one caught by Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along, but that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college.
He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's gonna send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Jets offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Play action now for Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, son. Set.
Fields. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Another run here with Hall. A second effort, and he is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Jets are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
Let's go now.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Holding.
Let's
Offense.
check on the call. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. To throw is Nix. We'll try and set up the tight end screen.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second down. Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught left side by Ingram. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Is that all right?
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
Here we go.
A give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get about 5.
Here we go.
2nd down. It's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos are on top. It's 14-10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Panay Wanwu now to return. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
Tonight.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. Looking deep for Lazard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jets offense ready to get back at him. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
To throw is Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Good.
Here's Fields. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That is brought in downfield by Sutton. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On second down, it's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So we'll take a breath. We're at the half, and it has been an intriguing game to this point. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coach. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Slot man in motion right. Nix, got to throw it here on first down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos. Now a give on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. To throw is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Here now, third and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz. is good. And the Broncos will go up by 7. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Here we go, son.
Fields now on second down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Jack.
Here's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Second and 7. A run with Dobbins. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
It's first down, and it's Hall. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Back to throw is Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Third and 9.
Here we go, son.
Now, Fields. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Broncos offense headed back. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Nick snap on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds. Get inside the 10. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Taylor looking to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now, Taylor. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw is Taylor. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Reload, reload. Here we go.
To throw is Taylor. In trouble, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of it. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple under...
Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Sutton in motion. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They give to Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
It's a pickup of 6.
Ready?
Here's Taylor. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
Taylor. He's going to run it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Throwing, Taylor. A pass deep for Reynolds. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for another Jets.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Alan Lazard. Touchdown, New York. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now it's Dobbins. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. A pass deep for Reynolds. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Here we go.
3rd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
13 yards.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.